Despite its rich culture and incredible beauty, over 40 million children in India live like this. And to make things worse, millions of them grew up without having any kind of family. Every country struggles with poverty, but unfortunately, India has the highest population of orphans in the world, meaning that many of them face abuse, malnutrition, early marriage, and unplanned pregnancy. And because of all the obstacles that these children face, completing their education is unfortunately a lower priority. And after receiving multiple comments from you guys asking us to come visit India, we decided to, and so much more happened than we had expected. We collaborated with one of the biggest stars in Bollywood. Darren became a fashion designer, and we discovered multiple people making a massive difference in their communities. So we decided not only to do one project in India, but two. And when we arrived in New Delhi, Darren met with Dr. Modi, the founder of the first organization.
When I look back, I remember as a child, I was all of 8 years old and I was visiting a very crowded place with my parents. And suddenly I found myself alone in that crowd and I was yelling out for my parents and I was not able to see them. Finally, the police restored me back to my parents. But that made me realize how children without parental care would feel. I started visiting different children's homes in India, and that's where one of the children, I still remember, held on to my clothes and said, "Please take me home."
This was the start of the Udayan Gar Home program, where orphaned and abandoned children are assigned lifelong mentor parents, a group of extremely dedicated carers that give younger kids a loving family environment so they can flourish like any other child in society. But Udayan Care didn't stop there. In 2002, Dr. Modi started the Udayan Shalini Fellowship Program, where mentors support girls from underprivileged backgrounds and grow them into empowered, independent women that will build a more equitable society.
Dr. Modi then introduced us to Deepak, a mentor parent to 40 girls in one of the Udayan Care homes.
In 2009, I joined Udayan Care as a part-time volunteer. And then me and my wife, we both enrolled with Udayan Care and started visiting the children's home. And as I had already decided when I was 36 that at 52, 53, I will totally give up the active corporate life and turn my time, energy, wealth, whatever little I have, towards giving back to community.
Despite the incredible work that this organization does, they still struggle financially. Deepak showed me around the home this morning and I got to see all of the effort and all of the programs that they are putting into developing the skill sets for these girls to go out and prosper in life.
One of these girls is Sheetal.
I was born in Moradabad. It's a city in Uttar Pradesh. I came to Udayan Care when I was 4 years old and I was with my 4 sisters. I'm the youngest. If I wasn't part of Udayan Care, I would be probably living in poverty, uneducated. I think I wouldn't have a life. I wouldn't have dreams. I wouldn't really aspire to, change the world or create some kind of impact.
Over a period of time, Sheetal completed her class 12th, and those 3-4 years, I used to discuss a lot of things with the girls about their future career, how they want to do, what they want to do.
When I was in 12th grade, I was really struggling with making a decision what I want to do in the future. I'm a very ambitious person and I really want to do something for people because I've got so much from the society that I live in. So raising awareness about things through my art.
Sheetal mentioned that she would like to be a fashion designer. If you have to be a fashion designer, you should go for the best institute, at least in India.
So after working extremely hard on her studies, Sheetal was able to get into the top fashion school in India, the National Institute of Fashion Technology in Mumbai.
I went to Mumbai, dropped her to the college.
At that time, I kind of felt like this is something different. Somebody just being so passionate about your dreams, like more than I am passionate for my own dreams.
It was a similar feeling traveling with her. The same way I had gone to drop my son when he did his MBA from one of the institutes in India.
It is just, something that you don't expect from someone who is not your parent, but they do it regardless. So you start feeling a sense of emotional connection to them that is more deeper than just a mentor.
She wrote me a letter saying, I respect you a lot, I love you a lot, I don't call you dad, I call you uncle, but the respect I have is more than a dad. And when in 2021 she calls up and asks this question.
So at that time, when I did ask him, like, can I call you Papa?
I couldn't just believe my ears, to be honest. My heart was filled with joy, happiness, and something possibly I was contemplating or dreaming. It was amazing. You can say one of the most, I would say, happiest moments of my life.
And in September this year, she will be going to the Kingston School of Arts in London to do her master's in fashion before eventually venturing into her own brand.
And if I become rich by any chance, then of course I will really try to make a difference in kids' life. Like, I want to adopt kids myself because I think there's so much you can do for children and for children.
We were so blown away by the impact that Deepak is having on all these girls that we wanted to do something special for them. So Dan reached out to his long-term friend Jacqueline Fernandez, who, if you didn't know, is an iconic Bollywood star with a massive following.
Today I came into Delhi to meet the Delhi Noida Udayan Care program and the girls over there. It's just such a lovely, lovely organization. So lovely to see that they've been able to achieve so much.
Jacqueline absolutely made these girls' day, but there was one more person to surprise. Sheetal was sitting in a room far away from the hall, waiting to continue her interview, and she had no idea that Jacqueline was here. So Dan and Jacqueline prepped on how they wanted to surprise her.
I'm gonna run in and be behind the camera and answer the question. Then you come in and surprise her.
We're about to go in to surprise Sheetal right now. This is such an awesome moment. I'm so excited to be part of this.
Have you ever designed a dress for a celebrity before?
No, because I just came out of college, so it's not exactly. Hi! Hello! It's a pleasure to meet you. Hello, Sheetal! Hi!
Sheetal, a girl who defied all odds to be where she is, was going to design a dress for Bollywood star Jacqueline Fernandez.
On meeting her, I was just like taken back by how confident she was as a young lady. She's extremely talented. I think that Udayan Care has done such a wonderful job with these girls, you know, in the way they've raised them.
The dress would still take 3 months to make, so after Jacqueline left, Darren felt super inspired to do something for Dan.
Ever since I met Darren, he's promised to sew me a red dress. For some reason, I really don't know why.
And it's his birthday today, so I'm going to make it for his birthday present.
Oh yeah,
But you have to wear what I make you. Is that a deal?
deal.
Okay.
But first, Darren got a sewing class from Sheetal.
Moradabad. It's a city. I came